What's up, guys? My name is Nikki, and today I'm going to be sharing my recent detox from added sugar, and more importantly, my detox from my addiction to Coca-Cola. So I did allow myself to have fruit. I know that a lot of people who do the no sugar detox remove fruit as well, but I really was just not in the mood to be sacrificing my soul like that. So fruit was still in the diet for me. Alright, so I documented the whole thing. I'm going to kind of be popping in and out during the documentation process and just adding in some key points or key takeaways. So let's get to it. What's going on, guys? So I've decided that I am going to do a sugar detox. In my mind, I kind of feel like I don't really eat that much sugar. I drink my sugar is my problem. As I was going through my apartment to get rid of like all the things with sugar, it was like 3 things. I had some cereal, I had some jelly. That's it. But the thing is, I don't keep Coca-Cola in the apartment, but I do on a daily basis go to the gas station and get the big extra large with no ice, because I'm one of those no ice people. Yeah, so that's a lot. I'm gonna have to like calculate how much sugar that is daily. I know it's a lot. There's been like a handful of times the past couple of months where I'm just like, I think I'm gonna cut back on the Coke, and like I'll go like, okay, every other day, and I do that, and then I kind of don't go for like 4 days or so, and I'm good. But then I'm compensating and I'm going to Trader Joe's and I'm getting these little oat milk chocolate things. And so I'm getting my sugar elsewhere. So that is another guilty pleasure that I have, but I try not to keep it here. But yeah, recently I've just been finding that like my focus isn't as good as it has been in the past. I don't know, I've been feeling very low, just low. I do my routine things and then I'm kind of like, I'm ready for bed. Like I need a nap. Like, that's not cool. Me being somewhat vain, to be honest, I'm really concerned about my skin. I'm really concerned about aging and things like this. I've been noticing that like my laugh lines have been a lot more prominent the past couple months, which you can't really see them too bad right now because the lighting is pretty decent. And I'm not going to try to show you because I don't really want to. I'm sure that you will see it during this video. All right, fuck it, I'll show you. You see like that? That's not cute. Yeah, you can really see it here. And then like these little bumps. This happens when I'm having too much Coke as well. They're not like big pimples and they're not like poppable. You know what I'm saying? But like, I do this when I'm running. I will give myself a small goal. And then once I reach that goal, I'll say, okay, let's extend it a little bit. And so that's what I do with running. Like, especially on days I do not feel like running, I'll say, let's do 5 minutes. And if I'm feeling really good, I'll say, let's just do 10 minutes. Then let's do 10 minutes. And then once I get past that point, I'm like, let's do like 3 more minutes. And now like, let's do 5 more minutes. That's how I'm gonna do it with this. So I'm gonna start, now the lighting is not like as good as it was. Okay, good, fine. I'm like on my tiptoes right now. So yeah, I'm gonna start with a week. I'm gonna start with 7 days. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna see how my skin looks. Because I'm so vain. Been told I'm vain, so I am.
I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
BTW, I am vegan, and so all the things that I show you in this video are gonna be vegan friendly. Look how pretty! Doesn't this look nice? It looks so good. Oh, what do you think you can? You're so beautiful. It's an interesting combination. I like it. It just has some dental work done on both sides, but on this side, it's very cranky on this side. And that's another reason I'm quitting Coke. I was asking the dentist, why do my cavities keep coming back? And there's a whole backstory on why. Sorry I'm eating with my mouth full. I apologize, I'm being super rude, but like, sorry. Look away if it bothers you. That's the beauty of YouTube. I was asking him, why do my cavities keep coming back? And the reason that they were there in the first place is a whole other story.
that I will go into at another video. I keep having to redo fillings. This is the first time this dentist is messing with any of my fillings though, so it's not like an incompetent dentist. It may have been the first time, but this dentist is great. He's amazing. I was like, what could I be doing that would be causing them to come back? Because, I mean, my oral hygiene's good. I actually do floss. I always brush in the morning. I'm not very good about brushing at night. I was like, my diet's clean besides the Coca-Cola basically. And he's like, that's one of the biggest things that will cause cavities, especially if you don't floss well enough, or if you go to bed without brushing your teeth or something like that, because it's just sitting on your teeth all night basically. I'm just like, oh shit. So that's another reason I'm quitting Coke, because I don't want to keep getting cavities and having to get root canals and shit, and because that's not good. So around 2 p.m. was my last thing of sugar. I didn't have anything else after that. Let's just say like I started the sugar detox after my Coke, which I probably finished around like 4 p.m. Let's just say 4 p.m., okay? I was checking my teeth, sorry. Low key though, after taking a couple bites of this is like superfood. I did something wild with this, because I feel like a boost of energy right now. I don't know if it's all the seeds and like the sweet potatoes. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm on my way to Trader Joe's and like Fresh Time and get my vitamins and get some fruit to keep in the apartment, so that if that craving does arise, I will be prepared. So I got bananas, a handful of olives, sumo mandarins. Organic mandarins are in season right now, so I got some organic mandarins.
So I had started the detox on January 5th at about 5 p.m. and it was the first day of my menstruation cycle, and I decided to go ahead and start the detox anyway, because I had been experiencing the first couple days of my period almost past year, where the first day or two I'm really just like useless and really tired and foggy. So I was like, hey, let's just put it all together basically. Let's just get all the suffering done all at the same time, instead of like suffering for a week with the sugar detox, and before that suffering with the period, you know, and then being not 100% for 2 weeks. It just doesn't make sense. So let's just put it all together. And so day one was pretty easy. I didn't have any crazy cravings or anything like this. I went to the gym, worked out, I went and got some fruit, and everything was pretty hunky-dory. Now on to day two.
So today is day 2. I am on my way to the gym. It's 10:45 a.m. I'm feeling very just slow. I'm feeling very slow. I'm on my period. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't think I really feel like doing this. Yeah, bitch, I'm tired, low key. But I kept waking up every 2 hours. I've been doing that recently. I'm like really tired. I don't want to keep saying it. I'm gonna do affirmations. I'm energetic. I'm energetic as fuck, bitch. I am like an Energizer bunny. I have unlimited amounts of energy. I am supernaturally energized. I'm supernaturally lit. I'm just lit. I'm always lit. I'm just like always ready for whatever. Like I'm down. I'm just down. Like I'm like great at working out. Like I'm like super toned and fit and strong and all the things. I'm a bad bitch. Bad bitches don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? If that energy drink has sugar in it, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm not gonna be pissed. I don't get pissed. I'll be very like, oh my god, dang.
By the way, yes, the energy drink did have 1 gram of added sugar. So to be loyal to the experiment, I suffered without my energy drink. Which I only get it like once or twice a week anyway. But I'm telling you, I really needed it. But I didn't get it, I swear. So yeah, day 2, major drop in energy. I was feeling extremely heavy and slow, but I still got up and I dragged myself to the gym, and I even tried a new class called Core that somebody from Zumba invited me to, and then they did not show up, even though I got my ass out of bed while I was feeling like this, and they didn't show up. I was just like, it's okay. I'm grateful for you for inviting me, because maybe if you didn't invite me, I probably would have just not gotten out of bed, because I wouldn't have had an obligation. So there's good in everything. And day 3, I was so dead that I didn't even record anything. I have nothing documented for day 3, but what I can remember is I pretty much slept all day. Day 4, day 4, day 4, day 4, day 4. All right, day 4. Let's go to day 4. Let's go to day 4. Day 4, bitch.
You do the math. You know, I keep getting like, it's like this weird like pressure like in my eye, and then it kind of makes my eye like kind of like twitch a little bit. I really don't know how to describe it, but like it almost feels like it's like really full of pressure. Like I have like a pressure, I don't want to call it a migraine yet, but it's definitely trying to become a migraine for sure. I'm feeling it for sure. I've been living on like tangerines and bananas. Yeah, I literally feel like I can go back to bed right now, to be honest. I'm just really hoping to feel a significant difference whenever this is all purged from my body. With like how severe the withdrawal symptoms are, I wonder if I'll probably definitely go longer than a week for sure. Anyways. Sorry, I have like a migraine that's like, it's like here basically. I'm literally gonna go lay down for a minute. And I have like light sensitivity. Anyway. Okay, so I was like trying to figure out like, why am I feeling like this? Like literally the only sugar I really eat or have really is like the Coke. That's like the main thing. It is a fountain pop, and it is no ice, and I do get 44-ounce thing of it. Like I said, I've been doing that every day. A couple times I've done it twice. I like calculated it to where it's like, it was like 3 point something grams of sugar per ounce. And so then I took that number and times it by 44, and the number ended up being like, it was like 143. It's like 143 grams of sugar, bitch. 143 grams of sugar. It is no wonder that I'm feeling like this. Like, it is no wonder. I'm clearly one of those people that I drink my sugar and I drink my calories.
This was ending the near of my cycle, which is when I tend to get my energy back and I start to feel normal and I start to feel really good. However, I was still feeling abnormally slow and foggy. And I had this extremely strange sensation in the front of my head. It almost felt like my brain was like fizzing. I've never experienced that before, but I was experiencing it for a couple days. It was at least 2 or 3 days that I would experience that periodically throughout the day. But yeah, I was still so tired, so exhausted, and I was ready to get back to bed. And I ended up getting a horrible migraine, and so I just went ahead and called it a night. All right, let's go ahead and go to day 5.
Okay guys, so it's day 5. I'm kind of sleeping a little bit. Hanging out with my sweet kitty cat. Yes, my sweet kitty cat. Alright guys, sorry you can hear my washing machine in the background, but it's gonna be quick. So, still on day 5, and just got home not too long ago from Zumba and all that. I made another run to Trader Joe's to get some more of these sumo mandarins, because I need like some kind of sugar, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely feeling a lot better tonight than I was past couple nights for sure. I still do have like a little bit of like a fuzziness, but like a little bit of a fuzziness, but like it's not nearly the same. And I have a mild headache.
So for day 5, I was definitely feeling significantly better. I went to Zumba class and all of that. However, I did still have a mild fuzziness and a mild headache pretty much all day, but there definitely was a significant difference on day 5 versus the prior days. Here's day 6.
Alright, what's up guys? It's day 6, and I'm feeling really good today. It's about 9 a.m. and my mom is actually gonna come to the gym with me, and so I'm gonna let her use one of my guest passes. Okay guys, so I'm back from the gym and hanging out with my mom for a little bit, and if I look like something different, it's because I do. So I'm not really sure what happened. I went from feeling really good to like almost having like a crash. It doesn't look as bad in this light because this light's pretty good. My face just looks like tired, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. That's what it is. I went into fresh time with my mom and I kind of got like a sugar craving and I kind of like wanted to grab something instinctively, but then I was like, oh wait, no, like I'm doing my sugar detox. And that was when I started feeling like just intense cravings for sugar. And then like on my way home, I was like, oh, I want to get a Coke, you know, and I'm just like, no bitch, we're not getting a Coke. And and when I look at my face, it's almost like my face just feels like a little bit like weighed down right now. But overall, I'm feeling better. Right now compared to like even yesterday, so good. So much better. My long-term goal is to cut out Coca-Cola completely. My long-term goal is not to completely eliminate added sugar. Oh my goodness. You're just so sweet. I love you so much. You're my best friend. Kitty cat. Okay guys, so I just got done with my workout and this is day 7 and in about 3 hours day 7 will be complete. And I am feeling really good today. I woke up with a lot of energy, feeling very refreshed, and yeah. So I'm just at home and I'm going to start working on my project here in just a second, but I decided I'm going to make veggie burgers. Okay guys, almost got it done. So here's the little french fries and then we're gonna put the patty on. I already melted the vegan cheese on top. Ah, dang, I'm gonna have to put my phone down. I have some homemade kind of like garlic alioli sauce. And this is Ezekiel bread. And put some avocado and I mix the avocado with lots of hemp seeds for just some added protein. I'm pretty excited. I haven't made it exactly like this before. I always kind of mix it up a little bit. But this is looking pretty dank. Alright guys, I'm so excited to try this. I mean, like I've said, I've made it before, but like I always seem to make it a little bit different each time because I just kind of like eyeball everything. So but like when I like it, I always like write down the recipe right away, especially now since like one of the more recent updates with the iPhone is like you can add captions to your photos. And so now I just write my recipes on the photo. It's great. What a great time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like very juicy. It's pretty dank. Definitely not a first date type of thing because you're gonna have messy fingers. I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing. That's really good. Holy goodness. It's like it gets better and better as I get to the center. 10 out of 10. I'm very proud of myself. Okay guys, so I've officially completed the 7 days. Sorry about it's loud. I'm getting ready to do Zoom, but it's Saturday now. Doesn't this look amazing? My chickpeas and my edamame and ikama, carrots, and then the tofu, and I put some pumpkin seeds, and I put some chia seeds and hemp seeds, and then the base is spinach and kale. And then I have some sumo mandarins on the side. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since my last I guess journal input here. This is what happened to me last night and the night before. It was kind of like I was feeling good. I started the day off feeling really good, but then it's like around this time, which is like 6 p.m. I've just been getting really just like tired. I just feel like I could take a nap. And that's how it was yesterday as well. I was like, I literally could take a nap, but I was like, I better not because I want to get to bed early because I want to get on a good sleep schedule. So I guess still having a little bit of withdrawals. And I did notice myself really like craving something sugary, like especially after the gym. I was like, I really want to go get a Coke.
So for days 7 and 8, I woke up with a lot of energy and felt very refreshed. However, near the end of the day, I crashed again and just felt very like I needed a nap. My sugar cravings were relatively strong those days as well. So I got through the first week without Coke and without any added sugar, and was definitely feeling significantly better by the end of the week versus how I was beginning of the week. However, I was still crashing and all these things, so I did continue to go with the detox.
Hey guys, I just completed day 10, so I'm technically several hours into day 11. Doing pretty good. Oh, you're just so sweet. Oh my goodness, I know it. So yeah, I just got back from the gym. Yeah, today I was feeling pretty good. And same with yesterday. I don't think I took a video yesterday. I think I took a video the day before. But today, overall, I was feeling pretty good. I woke up at about 8:30. I woke up a bit pretty sleepy. Kind of just took the morning slow, and I was just like, you know, it's Sunday, and I really want to start implementing just kind of like self-care Sunday, like focusing on doing things for me, getting some things done around the house and not be like in a rush to get to the gym. Did some journaling. And I did some laundry. Then a couple hours ago, obviously, I went ahead and went to the gym. I had a little something happen. I woke up to a text message that was a little bit irritating to the spirit. So I started having like sugar cravings and stuff like this. And it's so interesting that it was almost like those types of things will trigger sugar cravings. And I really didn't feel like going to the gym. And I was like, you know what, how about this? You've gone 10 days without any sugar. How about if you go to the gym and you do that workout that you saved last night? If you do that, if you go to the gym and do that, then you can go to Trader Joe's and get you a chocolate, or an oat milk chocolate. And I was like, okay, cool. I did go ahead and get it. It has like 4 little things, but one of these, it's like 4 grams of added sugar. Oh shit, 8 grams of added sugar. That kind of makes sense though, because as I was eating it, it just tasted so rich, and it kind of gave me a little bit of a kick, but now I have a headache. I actually have a headache now. So technically it's 10 days have gone by. I'm on day 11, and I did have this. I was feeling really super good, but now I do have a little bit of a headache from the chocolate, I'm assuming. So I got a little bit on my lip, I think. Little update, guys. So I actually ended up eating the entire thing, which I knew was gonna happen, because I was like, if it's there, I'm gonna get tempted. And now I feel like I need to go to bed. Regret. Now my head hurts again because it stopped hurting.
And yes, in case you haven't noticed, I literally live in this sweater. Had it since high school.
Judge me, motherfuckers.
It's my favorite.
Hey guys, I've completely just been super not good about documenting the past couple days. It's now day 14, and I don't know if I should really consider it like 14 days straight without sugar, because obviously I had my little cheat with oat milk chocolate. I'm telling you, I suffered for that. I feel like it took me like 2 days to like recover from that. Like I had a headache for 2 days. I felt tired. I had sugar cravings again. Oh, my angel numbers. I have 777 on my speedometer. Look at that. But anyway, though, I just felt like crap. I just felt like not good. And the headaches and stuff like this, I'm just like, wow, I must just be really sensitive to added sugar. Maybe that's part of what's been causing my migraines all these years. Oh, also, oh my God, the biggest thing was I'll go into depth like later on like my physical healing journey and also my spiritual healing journey, which I'm still on both of them, absolutely. But I've made insane progress, to say the least. I used to deal with like daily pain, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. Basically just feeling like this overall like just full body inflammation. I don't even like talking about it honestly, because I just don't even like to invite in those vibrations or those memories, but I don't deal with that like I did before a couple years ago. Seems like the last little bit pain I've been trying to knock off is just a little inflammation around like my occiput area, and it's not a daily thing. Like some days it feels good and some days it just feels inflamed. Especially it makes it worse when I try to like pop my neck and stuff like that. That just makes it worse. Don't pop your neck. Like try not to, unless it just is like a natural adjustment. Like you kind of will just go, it'll just happen without force. Essentially day 7 or so, I just noticed like my inflammation around, I guess like the nerves and stuff like that was just going away. There was like no inflammation. Boy, did I notice it come back whenever I had that chocolate. It was just crazy. And I was just like, oh my God, this has to be a big factor in the inflammation and stuff like that. Because a lot of my full body inflammation went away when I started correcting my posture, and majorly whenever I went vegan. My acne went away when I went vegan as well, so that's a whole other story. But yeah, so after that chocolate, that oat milk chocolate, I keep saying oat milk chocolate because I don't want anyone thinking that I'm eating like normal like chocolate. Like it's vegan. Like I have to make the distinction, because you know none of us want to be perceived as something that we're not, or that we don't, that we do something that we don't, you know what I mean? So that's it. You know people who are non-vegans, typically if they eat something vegan, they'll say like, oh, I'm not vegan, but I like this. You know what I'm saying? So like, they don't want to be perceived as a vegan, which is fine. Like I used to be like that too. Be like, I'm not vegan. I'm like plant-based. You know, like I'm vegan. Like it's just too much. But so I'm gonna go and get started on my workout, and I'm not sure how long I'll stay because I don't really like being here when it's super busy. But sometimes it's good energy to have a lot of people around. So it kind of makes it where I can't do my floor workouts like I do like to, because I like to be really close to the mirrors. I'm a total mirror hog. And well, it's because I want to check my posture, and so like I kind of am long ways, you know, so I can see my profile essentially in the mirror. And so like I feel like I'm blocking the mirror, but it's like every time I go over there, I always go over there when there's no one there, and then suddenly when I get there, people just start swarming, and I'm just like, I mean, I was here first, and you can come up right next. I've had girls like get all up in my business, and I'm like, do you need me to move over a little bit? And they're like, oh no, you're good. Am I too close? And I'm just like, nah, girl, you're good. Like I know we all trying to check ourselves out and shit, you know what I mean, and make sure we're aligned and all that. So I just want to make sure I'm not like hogging it. So I'll scoot over. I'll make room for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm gonna head in.
I was very productive that day, and as you can see, I did indulge in a pack of oat milk chocolates, and it caused quite a headache after the little kick that it gave me.
Hey guys, so it's day 19 of no Coke and basically no added sugar besides what I've already mentioned. And I guess like the main reason why I mentioned, you know, my little slip up that I had is because I felt such a significant difference in my body. I like paid for it for like 2 days. And so yeah, so I wanted to mention that. I wanted to be like transparent and stuff like this. And also, you know, the whole point of doing this type of detox is to see and feel the difference of how it feels in your body or in my body to have higher sugar in it or lower sugar. That's kind of part of the experiment. And so I think that it's definitely worth mentioning, and I don't want to be fake, and I don't want to, you know, have to start it all over. Even though I'm going to be continuing living like this, I don't want to have to like completely start over just for the video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay guys, so that's it. So I started the detox January 5th, and it is now full moon in Virgo, March 8th. It's like 3:30 a.m. March 8th. So 3 months of quitting Coca-Cola completely, aka quitting having 144 grams of added sugar per day without any added sugar aside from what had been mentioned already. I have now experienced 2 periods since the start of the detox, not including the period that I was on when I started the detox. This most recent period that I had was by far the easiest period I've had in a long time. Like I didn't notice any kind of drop in energy. I didn't have any fogginess. I was surprisingly very clear and crisp and energized and wasn't bloated at all. I went to Zumba. I even went to a new class at this dance studio called Endanza in Indianapolis, and I did a sexy dance class. It was super fun. So I tried something new on my period, and that's not something I've done for, I usually just kind of lay low on my period, I guess. I'm also not getting tired midday like I was before the detox and even during the beginning of the detox. My energy is pretty consistent throughout the entire day. My focus and my concentration and just like my overall motivation are also significantly improved and consistent. Like it's significantly better. But I will say that the extreme difference in my motivation and my inspiration, my concentration, and the consistency of my energy, that was not something that was noticeable until about 1 month into the detox. So it definitely was nothing that came fast, but when it came, it was very noticeable, and it's been getting better and better. Like especially where I am now at the 3-month mark, it's even better than it was at the 1 month mark. Something else that is really nice, that since I have not been having this excessive amount of sugar intake, so my palate is very sensitive to sugar now, which is great, because less is more now. I'm also not having extreme tooth sensitivity the way that I was before. I also have not been having migraines as frequently as I had been having them. Migraines are something I've dealt with my entire life, but I'm working towards healing those, and I think that there's a lot of factors that contribute to them. I think a lot of it is tension related and mental, like trauma type related, some kind of protective mechanism of some sort, something spiritual. It's hard to say. I'm still diving into it and discovering it, but I just know that my migraines have been decreasing over the last year or so. I would say this past 2 months, I've only had like 1 migraine, and I feel like it was more tension related, to be honest. However, like I said, I ate too much of like the oat milk chocolate, so eating too much sugar, and then I got a lot of tension in my neck and my shoulders and chest, and that triggered a migraine. So the sugar definitely plays a role in it for sure. I must be sensitive to like the insulin spike or something. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have made it all the way to the end of this video, leave me a comment with a white heart emoji so that I know that you made it to the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you found value in it or it inspired you to consider doing a sugar detox yourself, I would be so grateful if you gave the video a like, because that lets me know that you enjoyed it. It also helps with the YouTube algorithm. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload something new. And before I go, I really want to know your guys' thoughts on all of these crazy withdrawal symptoms that I documented. As I was going back through them, I was pretty mind blown. So definitely be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know it. You're so happy, huh? Okay guys, until next time,